What up, fellow execs? It's the villain here to recap the Giants' Week 4 victory against the Los Angeles Chargers. Giants come away with the win at home, 21-18. Their first win of the season. First start of the season for Jaxson Dart. Went off without a hitch, if you could say that. But obviously, it's a win at a cost. The MetLife turf has claimed yet another victim, this time our star receiver, Malik Neighbors left the game with a apparent knee injury that looks like it's going to be a season-ending ACL tear. He's going for an MRI, so prayers up to him. But if anything, that turf has claimed another victim. It was awful, but the Giants got a win. They got an injection of life with the rookie quarterback, Jaxson Dart. He didn't have a great stat line, with 14 for 21, around 100 yards, but threw in over 50 yards rushing, had a rushing touchdown and a throwing touchdown. Just, you could see the energy. As soon as he stepped on the field, the MetLife crowd went crazy. You see the bounce and the step on the offense and the defense, and that's all you could ask for. The two rookies, Cam Scatterbo and Jaxson Dart, really carrying the team with a nice effort. Cam Scatterbo rushed the ball for over 70 yards, had a two-point conversion. So obviously that was something that the Giants were looking to do, was run the ball. They ran the ball 42 times. They had about 59 snaps on offense, and they were able to be effective running the ball, under 4 yards rushing per carry, but still controlled the clock for about 35 minutes. So that was another good thing that the Giants did to keep the pressure off of Jaxson Dart. But really the star of the day was the defense, the defensive line. This is what you imagined when you drafted Abdul Carter, number 3 overall. He was a menace. He had about 5 quarterback hits. Brian Burns, to me, player of the game. He had a sack. He had about 4 quarterbacks hits. Kayvon Thibodeau had a sack or tackle for a loss, couple QB hits, and obviously Sexy Dexter Lawrence with the interception. Almost had a thick six, if you can call it that. Not a pick six, but a thick six. Was stopped near the 2-yard line, but only came in with 3 points on that drive. So after being set up. But, Drew Phillips had a really nice game, 4 passes defended and threw in an interception to boot. The defense just were flying all over the place. Deontay Banks struggled a little bit, had the big pass interference, but for the most part, the defense played really well and really got after Justin Herbert. That was the name of the game. Justin Herbert dropped back, was pressured or hit 47% of the time. And which is crazy because even though, they got to him about half of the time that he dropped back, it was really the fact that he had about 2.6 seconds to throw average, and they still got to him half of the time, which really speaks to how well the defense played. So a great victory for them. The one thing that is a concern to me, I got to be honest, it's the play calling. I didn't not like the fact that they controlled the clock and ran the football, but running the football with Jaxson Dart a lot, I don't like that. I mean, I feel like the whole red zone offense is Jaxson Dart running the football, and it's just mind-boggling. Mike Kafka, I'm just gonna keep screaming it until it happens, till it manifests. I can't take him calling plays anymore. I can't take it. I just don't like it. I don't like his imaginative offense. It's boring, it's dull, and it's going to get Jaxson Dart killed. Jaxson Dart needs to be protected from Jaxson Dart. And, he ran the ball way too much, tried to stiff arm, almost hurt his hand. He was grabbing at his hamstring a little bit. So they got to correct that. Hopefully they do. But, there's a lot to poo-poo, but after a win, it's a little less, but it was a great effort for the team, great effort for the defense, a much injected juice, life into the organization, into the fan base. 1 win going into next week before we have to play the Eagles. We play, we're gonna go in and hopefully get another win. That's the name of the game. But great game plan, especially on defense, getting after the quarterback. Only 1 pass over 20 yards that was allowed by the Giants defense. You're going to win some games like that. So prayers up to Malik Neighbors, but after a win, can't complain.